Hello everybody. Today we have three figures, 3 in 1, right? Cardiac, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, and this police officer. Can you guys see that? It's right here. Police officer that I found. It's part of the G.I. Joe line. Why I'm really excited to review these, right? This is the first Marvel Legends on my YouTube channel that I'm reviewing. And this is the first G.I. Joe figure that I'm reviewing. And I've been waiting for this Green Lantern for a while because I'm a big fan of Green Lantern, if you can't tell by my profile picture. But let's stop talking, right? Let's just get into it. So we're going to start with Hal Jordan, since I already opened him first. Here's the box. Hold on, let me close it. Here's the box. Looks like basic DC Multiverse. It's a gold label. Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, Green Lanterns. There is the amazing art. I don't know who it's by, but it's there, and it looks amazing. Here's the side, here's the top, and there is the bottom. And there's the thingy, so that if you want to try to find it in the store, you can try to find it. All right, let's get into accessories. We got this jetpack, this Construct jetpack. It's got the Green Lantern logo on there. It's molded in translucent green. Or is it opaque? I don't know. It's this nice. I really like translucent plastic. It looks really cool to me. So yeah, and that can just kind of peg on to his back. It's not falling off anytime soon. And then we got this like boxer glove punch thing with fire coming out. It's also got the Green Lantern logo right there. And it goes on his fist. I'll show you. Yeah. Now, it doesn't stay on all too well, which is why I prefer this construct much more. It fits perfectly. Let's see if it fits on. It came with Simon Baz Green Lantern, right? Let's see if it... Alright, no. It doesn't fit with the hand, but here's the thing. If you can take off the hand and then let gravity do its thing, it'll be there. So yeah, that looks really cool. Alrighty. Now let's take a closer look at him. Here is the head sculpt. Looking like Hal with the hair suede. Looks very cool. I'm a big fan of this metallic green. If there is one thing that I am a sucker for action figures, it's bright colors, metallic, and translucent plastic. Those are my 3 big things. And this has 3 of them. It's bright, it's metallic, and it has translucent plastic. So this figure is, I really enjoy it. Alright, enough talking about the colors. Here it is. That's how the emblem looks. You know, looks like Green Lantern. I'm happy with it. Very happy. It's got those lines, which, if you're asking me, I don't think it's necessary. You know, it's got the lines all over. But you know, it looks cool. You know, I would have preferred no lines for a much smoother look. But it looks good. I can't lie. There's more lines down there. There's lines on his wrist, like right there. There's lines on his boots. But yeah, it looks good. It does. So we're gonna get into articulation. His head spins all the way around. Can look up that far. Down, not so much. Can tilt side to side pretty well. We've got a slight, I wouldn't call that a butterfly joint. It's the McFarlane off-brand butterfly joint. It doesn't do much, but you know, it's there if you need it. You can swing all the way around. There's a hinge right there. There is a bicep cut right here. Can go all the way around. Double hinged joint Wrist can bend about that much down, can go up that much, and can swing all the way around. His chest can go up that much. I just don't like it when it does that. I wish that it was something else, you know? But, you know, it's fine. Can go down all the way that much, and when it looks down, it also does that, so there's that. Can swing around. Here, he can do pretty good kicks. I'm a big fan of that. Let's see. Hold on, almost got it. I'm not really sure what to do with the arms. Hold on, let's just put them in a... Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. So that can do that. Double joints right here. A hinge right on the foot. Can swing around. And, of course, classic toe articulation. Overall, if you're a Green Lantern fan, I would highly recommend this. If you need Green Lantern for your Justice League, I would recommend this because, you know, it in my opinion, Hal is like the main Green Lantern. Not John, not Simon, not Kyle, Hal. And, you know, it's fine. Everybody has their different opinions. But yeah, now it's comparison time. Here he is, next to my all-time favorite, Parallax Hal. Emerald Twilight. Stand. Alrighty. There they are together. I really enjoy this. This is awesome. I really like this. They look great together. Here is Simon Baz. Looking great together as well. Here is Hal Jordan, but with the Green Lantern armor. And that looks good too. And then, of course, we have his all-time enemy, Sinestro. Hold on, let me put him on the floor. He's kind of flying right now. Alright, so like they're about like, Hal's a little taller, if you can tell. But that's fine. Vegeta is a short king, and Vegeta is awesome. But Sinestro's not too short, you know. But anyway, overall, 9 out of 10. Now, why do I say 9 out of 10? Because my only issue is that the head doesn't look all the way up, and I want to get him in a flight pose. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to do this, right? Lift up the chest. But then this thing goes down. You can see that. And it kind of pisses me off, so I can put him in the flight pose, sure. But without using the chest. With using the chest, it's going to have that. So this kind of pisses me off. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, it is a very good Green Lantern figure. I really enjoy it. Alrighty. Which to do next? The police officer or Cardiac? Let's save best for last. Cardiac. Alrighty. Let's do the police officer. I'm going to get him out of the box. Oh, wait. No. Let me show off the box first, right? So, of course, we got all the accessories right there. G.I. Joe, classified, legacy, warning, choking hazard, small parts. Not for children under 3 years old. I hope so. there is the side. There's a QR code. I don't know what that's for. There's the other side. Here is the bottom, right? There is the thingy, so you can try to find it in stores. There's the top. And here is the back. So yeah, I'm gonna get this open and see you guys in a second. Alrighty, here he is. And then for this, because I don't really feel like calling him police officer all the time, so we're just gonna call him Kenny. Now Kenny here comes with a lot of stuff, and I'm really happy about it. So we're gonna take a look at that. Here is the helmet. Does it go up? No, but it goes down. Wait a second. Okay. So I can kind of move around. Very cool, very nice. And then there it is on Kenny. Hold on. All right, let's just pop it off. And we're just kind of, hold on. We're just gonna kind of do that. All right, that's not working. Let's try removing the neck. All right, let's push that down, right? And just kind of work it up to his chin. Slide this down. Slide it down to his chin a little bit more. There we go. And there is Kenny with the helmet. Looks very cool. I'm very happy that I found this figure in stores. I thought I was never going to find it in Target or Walmart or anywhere. But I'm just happy to have a police officer figure. This is going to go great with a Punisher or a Daredevil, a Batman maybe. Anything really. All right. Then we have this classic police officer hat. So we're just going to take this off of Kenny. And then put it on him. And there is Kenny with the hat. Looks great. Next, we have Kenny's alternate face. We're going to call this one Timmy. So let's change Kenny for Timmy. And you could buy two of these, you know, have one Timmy, have one Kenny. And Timmy looks great, but I think Kenny looks cooler. So we're going to just change that. There's Kenny. Next, we have this riot shield. It looks like it's been beaten and cracked, and it looks really good. I really like the bolts. I really like the detail on it. It just says police. Now we're going to figure out how to put this on him, right? So let's take off that hand. Slide it in. Oh, wait. I think it's for the right arm. Yeah, it's for the right arm. All right. Bear with me. I am figuring it out as I record this. All right. We're going to just slide it in like so. Put the wrist thingy. And then the hand. Oh. Come on. All right, we're just not gonna put the wrist thingy on. Oh wait, no, it's still on there. Cool. All right. Let's do the hand then. I am struggling with this. All right, I think that worked. We're just gonna slide the hand in there, you know. You know what, we're not gonna do all that, but there it is on him. Obviously, it's gonna look better if you put the hand on, but yeah, looks good. I wish it was just a clip-on, but you know, it's fine. And I don't think I went over the detail on the other accessories. So there's the helmet up close, says police. You can see the detail on the chin strap, the circle thingy. Here's Timmy's face. Nice haircut. Painted very nicely. Here's the hat. Painted very nicely as well. And okay, now we can move on. Here are some cuffs. Now, I wish it was real chains, but I'm asking a little too much. So I'm pretty happy that we got these. Next, we have this flare gun. Pretty sure it's a flare gun. Looking like a flare gun, so I'm happy. We got this taser gun, which I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Then we got this Glock. Pretty sure it's a Glock. It's either a Glock or a 9mm, I'm not sure, but it's here. It looks like one, and I'm happy with it. It's got very nice detail too. Look at that. If my camera will actually zoom in. I need a new camera, guys. Nah, I guess you can see it, yeah. It's got very nice detail. Then we got these glasses. These sunglasses, and then we're gonna put them on Kenny. And I didn't expect that to look as good. That looks really good. I'm a big fan of that. Wow. Okay. And then let's put them on Timmy. Also looks very nice on Timmy. Then we got this baton. It's a little bent, but you know, it's fine. And then we got this thing. I have no idea what this is. I thought it was a Tommy gun, but like, what police officer uses a Tommy gun? I don't know what it is. Let me know down below. Please comment. It would help me out a lot. But this gun looks very nice. It's got bullets in there, you know, all painted very accordingly, very nicely. It's got detail with those line stuff. It's got the butt of the gun. So yeah, and of course the mag is removable. Now last thing, we got this thing. Oh wait, before we get to this, I'm gonna show you where all the guns go, right? And I don't know where they go, so we're gonna just figure this out, right? I'm assuming the Glock goes right here, and it just closes in nicely. Cuffs probably go here, right? That's where I'd assume it go. Nope, that's not where it goes. Okay. Oh wait, he's already got cuffs on there, right? So we're about to find out where the other stuff goes. I feel like this could hold something. Yeah, I can. Okay, we're gonna put a taser gun there. Just gotta open it and just like smush it in there. Yeah, there we go. And we're gonna put the baton where I thought the cuffs were. And then this, the flare gun, Does not go there. Okay. I actually don't know where the flare gun goes. We're just gonna say, okay, we're gonna take out the Glock, put the flare gun where the Glock was, and it kind of fits, kind of, doesn't really close, and then we're gonna put the Glock in his hands, right? Come on, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna give him some shades. Kenny is looking awesome. Kenny is looking amazing. Alrighty. Now for the last accessory, and then we're going to get into the figure's detail. So I don't know what this is. Oh, it's soft goods. Is it like a jacket? Alright, we're just going to use scissors, guys. Let's hope that I do not cut the poncho. I think it's a poncho. Poncho or jacket. And yeah, it's a poncho. That looks really cool. Alrighty. Let's put this on him, you know. Gonna take out the flare gun because it's kind of messing it up. And yeah, that looks that looks really sick. Wow. And it's like real cloth too. Well, obviously it's real cloth, but like it's a good cloth, right? It's not like ribbony. Well, I guess it's a little ribbony. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan of this. I'm probably gonna get more G.I. Joes. I only had one, which I'm gonna compare him to. But now we're gonna get into the figure's detail. So let's take everything off him, and let's take a look at Kenny. There is the face sculpt. There's the side, very nice. I love this on the sides. It just looks really cool. Kenny looks amazing. He's a little loose. You can see that. But yeah, it looks good. There's the vest. There's that thingy. It's a radio of some sort. I don't know. He's got the belt. He's got a flashlight, which I don't think is removable. No, they could have easily made that removable, but it's fine. We got the cuffs. We got this thing, which I don't know what it's for. Let's see if the cuffs can fit in there. I mean, they can, but like, at what cost? You can put the baton there on his thingy, on his forearm, I guess. Says state, probably says state issue. It just says 8 issue. There's nice wrinkles. The paint is very good, and I'm happy to report, I mean, it's a little gummy, right? But it's not too gummy, and that's good. We got the well, no, that's the badge, right? We got, what does that say? Death Hill? Is that what it says? Oh, of course you can't tell. It's blurry. I think it says Death Hill. I don't know what it says. But it says police right here. And we've got these like wrist thingies. He comes with trigger finger hands. Not any other hands. We've got this holster for something that cannot be holstered. So that's nice. You got a holster here for the Glock. We got a holster here for the taser gun. There's his boots. And yeah, looks pretty cool. So we're going to get into articulation segment now. And I didn't think this would take this long. I'm sorry. But I just want to get into all the details, you know, let you know if this is worth buying or not. Oh, and I almost forgot. He came with a coffee. Now, I would have preferred a donut, because I think police officers eat donuts, right? It's like a cliche or whatever. Like, you remember in Gumball where they had that police officer donut. I'll put a photo of him. Yeah. I think it should have came with a sprinkled strawberry donut. But, coffee's acceptable. It says Joey. Looks pretty cool. You can use it for any other figure. And yeah. Alright, let's get into articulation. So you can look up, and not too much. Because of the collar, you can look down pretty well. Yeah, you can look down on prisoners and stuff. People that he's going to beat. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. But you can look side to side and all the way up. Well, there's articulation on the neck, so you can look all the way around. Same goes for Timmy. And then this goes up. Yeah. Goes all the way around. Is there a butterfly joint? I doubt. Oh, there is. Yeah, that's cool. It's a little hindered by the vest, but it's there, and that is very cool. All right. There's a bicep cut, right? All the way around. Double joints. We got that goes horizontally, right? So, like, you can just point the gun or whatever. Shoot someone. Goes all the way around. I doubt there's going to be an app. Oh, there's a little bit of one. Kind of does something. It's there. Can look down, not so much. Can look up, not so much. But it can go side to side. Can look all the way around. And can kick high, pretty high. Is there a cut right here? Yeah, there is. All right, cool. So there's a thigh cut. Let me check if it's on both of them. Yeah, it's on both of them. All right, cool. Double hinges, of course. Can't go wrong with double hinges. Calf cut. It's there. And hinge. And yeah, that is how Kenny is. Now, all right, my opinions. Opinion time. I am very glad to have this figure. I never thought we'd get a police officer figure. It's very useful. It's very versatile. You can kind of use it for anything. DC, Marvel, even like Transformers. Because, like, I don't know, you can do stuff. And this is pretty cool. And I'm happy to have this. Overall, I give it a 10 out of 10. Because, I'm impressed by this. Because this is really cool. Like, I heavily recommend this figure. Alrighty, now it's comparison time. The only thing that I really have to compare him to, right? I have like 4 things to compare him to, but the most closest is this soldier that I got a while ago. And he was a good figure, right? He came with a lot of accessories. I didn't review him on the channel, but I have him. He's pretty cool. Only thing that I didn't like is that he was very gummy. I mean, like, very. Like, look at that. You can, like, bend that. But, yeah, this guy's cool. This guy is cooler. That's how they look together. Pretty much the same size. Then we got this Jason Todd that my cousin got me. Cousin, you know who you are. I'm not gonna say your name because, it's the internet. But thank you for this. You were awesome. I'm probably going to review him soon. And yeah, that's how he looks, compared. Then, let's compare him to Hold on. Let's compare him to my all-time favorite, right? Batman. So there is Batman. Noel Batman, you know? And honestly, if I'm being honest, this looks pretty good. Because, like, Batman is... I always imagine Batman as, like, a bigger dude, you know? He, like, hits the gym and stuff. And so does the police officer, but, I mean, it's Batman. He's supposed to look bigger, right? And the scaling with McFarlane's never really bothered me, you know? I mean, I guess Green Lantern looks... Well, it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. So you could use this with your McFarlane stuff. I really think it looks good next to Batman. Yeah. And then we're going to compare him to my GOAT. My glorious king, Silver Surfer! I did not do a review on him. I might do it someday, right? But he is here, right? If he would just stand. And they look great together. I don't know what Silver Surfer would want with a police officer. Probably to tell him that his world is going to be doomed. But you probably said that to everybody. But you can do it. It's there. Now, I don't have a Punisher yet or a Daredevil, which I am working on, right? But when I do get those, and I'm probably going to get those at the same time, I'm going to compare him to this police officer because I really, really, really like Kenny. Kenny is cool. And yeah, that is Kenny. Yeah, all right. Well, let's move on to Cardiac. And can I just get this out of the way, right? Man, I love this box. Just the color, like it went... Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? I was trying today. It happened today. I was at Target, you know, I looked at the collector's section, no Marvel Legends. I looked at the toy section, no Marvel Legends. But then I found out that some of the Marvel Legends are at the Disney section, right? At Target. Most Targets near me have a Disney section. So, and then I didn't even go into the Disney section. I just saw a Spider-Man. Like, it was so bright and colorful that I could tell, yeah, that's Spider-Man. The box, of course, not Cardiac. But it caught my attention from far away. And, like, I just want to give props to whoever designed this box because it is something, man. The box is amazing. But enough geeking about the colors. I really like bright colors. But here is Cardiac. The art looks amazing. I'm a big fan of it. Pulse staff. You can see all the stuff that he comes with. The figure, of course. Spider-Man! One day, I am going to get a Spider-Man and review him on the channel. I don't know which. I don't know if I should go with the Maximum Series Spider-Man or just, like, another Spider-Man. I just know I want a good and classic Spider-Man. I don't want an MCU Spider-Man. Which I have nothing against the MCU, but I just prefer the classic comic booky stuff. Here's the back, right? Here's the other figures you can get. I hope to get these three. And I don't know who the Owl is, and I don't know who Cardiac is. Speaking of which. So, I'm going to tell you. I picked him up because he looks cool, right? I am going to learn about him. All that I know is that he's a vigilante anti-hero dude. I don't know where he's from. I don't know what he does. But you can let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you want to know more about him, just like I do, read this. Because that kind of told me a little bit about him. But he looks really cool, right? So I might just pick up some comics about him. Because I'm a big fan of the design. I'm a big fan of the pulse staff. And when I first saw him, I thought he was like a Spider-Man villain, but no, he's an anti-hero, so that just makes him a lot cooler. Well, villains are cool, but like, you know, I thought this was like a Calendar Man from Batman. Whoa. I'm not comparing Cardiac to Calendar Man. I'm just saying like a lesser known villain, you know? But this is a lesser known anti-hero, which is cool. Okay, enough yapping. Let's get this guy open. Alrighty, how are we gonna do this? Oh, the box looks so good, but I have to open it. Alright. I wish they had like a push thing where you could just take it off the back. Alright, we're gonna go from the bottom, right? Okay, we're not being careful. Let's just get that open. Alright. Yeah, I dismantled this box. Rest in peace, Spider-Man box. Alrighty. That is the stuff that you get, right? Alrighty, let's take a look at Cardiac. There is Cardiac, looking very cool. Kind of reminds me of Bullseye. The color scheme, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's his own thing, so he looks cool. There is his face, very angry, very mad. He's got pure white eyes, looking very cool. And then there's these zigzag electric thingies, like, go all the way down till here. Zigzags down here. We got some buckles right here. I don't know what it's doing there, but it's there. We got buckles here. We got buckles here. And there's some lines on the boot, on the forearm. And yeah, he just, I mean, look at that. He just looks really cool, right? So yeah, now let's get into the accessories. Almost forgot the word accessory there. So we get two grabby hands, and that's it for accessories. Not accessories, hands. Sorry, and it's horizontal, right? So that's cool. We get these two things, right? So we're just gonna figure it out. Yeah, and it looks pretty cool, you know. It looks like an energy thingy. And then here is the what did the box say it was? It's a staff thing, a pulse staff thingy. Hold on. Yep, I was right. Pulse staff. I knew it. And it is a little bendy, you know, but, you know, it's a $24 figure. What do you expect? And I'm fine with it, you know, because then it won't break on me. So, yeah, let's get into articulation. He looks up, and then about that far up, that far down, not really much. All the way around. Can do tilts. No butterflies, right? Can go up till there. Can go all the way around. Bicep cut. all the way around. Double joints. Hold on, let me activate. There we go. All the way there. Then we got this hand, an open hand, which is a normal hinge, now horizontal. Can go all the way around. Now let's see about the fist. Yep, also normal, right? So that's cool. All the way around. Same articulation here than here. That's a pretty good ab crunch. Look at that. Not the best, but it's pretty good. Can go up about that far. No waist swivel, which is fine. He can kick about that high. Double joints for the knee, leg, whatever. Nothing here. I thought there was going to be a boot cut, but no. And then that can go all the way till there. And then all the way around. So let's get the staff on him now, right? Pulse staff thingy. I gotta learn more about this guy. He looks really cool. I wonder, does he appear in the Spider-Man 1990s cartoon? Because I've been watching it recently. I haven't seen him there. Is he just like a comic thing? I don't know. But he is very cool. Like, I really like him. He also reminds me of a Bolt. The Bolt. What is it called? Not Thunderbolts. Is it Thunderbolts? I forget too easily. I gotta do my research before making these videos. But there he is with the staff, right? Let's get him into a quick pose. Like he's about to beat somebody, right? And then like he's just walking to them menacingly. About to get some answers out of them, right? And then when he wants to do the answers, right? He's gonna like do this. He's gonna use his pulse thingy, pulse staff. And then it just goes like so, right? And then, hold on. Let me get him in the pose. That looks pretty cool. That looks really cool. Now it is bending a little because the accessory is kind of heavy, right? You can see that. But I'm happy with it. I really am. Very much worth the $24. Shout out to my mom for buying this for me, because like I was like, this was the only Marvel Legends that they had other than like MCU Iron Man and Spider-Man, which is a plague to Target, and Marvel Legends in general. And not that I don't like the MCU, I love the MCU, well, older MCU, but I just don't enjoy the action figures. Like, I really don't. Alright. And comparison time. Speak of the devil. Here is a MCU Iron Man. And this figure's okay. I don't really like him. I tried selling him. Nobody bought him. And I do have a new Iron Man on the way to replace this guy. Because it's like AI Tony Stark. He's gonna come eventually. But yeah, there they are together. Now my goat, my glorious king, Silver Surfer. He's a bit taller than Silver Surfer. Wow, cool. Here we have my goat, Nightcrawler. If you guys want me to do a review on all my older figures, just let me know, and I'll probably do it. Let's put that sword down, right? All right. Look up so that the viewers can get a good taste of how tall you are. Yeah, that looks good. And then here is Chasm. Now, I did lose the thingy, but I do still have his effect pieces. I'm debating whether I should take this off or just leave it. But yeah, here's Chasm. That's the only Spider-Man that I have. I'm not kidding. But yeah, looks great. Looks good. And overall, I give this guy, let's see. If you're a comic book guy, right, like I am, but want to know more characters, get him. If you like Cardiac, get him. If you're a Spider-Man dude, get him. If you like superheroes, just get him, because he looks really cool in my opinion, and I'm really happy to have a new anti-hero to my collection, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't have many anti-heroes, and then I do need more, right? But yeah, I'm happy. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Leave a comment below if you made it this far. Say chicken nugget. Yeah, say chicken nugget in the comments. But yeah, there is the review. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped make up your mind whether you want to buy these guys or not. Have an amazing day, and remember, Jesus loves you. Goodbye.